What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to episode 23, I think. I think I said 21 in yesterday's episode, and I think it was 22. So I think today's 23. That's what I'm going with. If it's wrong, it's wrong. At this point, you guys know me. I'm not really bothered. Still got, obviously, the haircut. Still rocking these glasses. Just going to have to get used to it, boys. I'm getting used to it now. Getting used to seeing myself like this. So I'm sure you lot will along the way. Obviously, since we last met, it hasn't been too long. It was the 2-2 against PSG, and then, yeah, we beat Estoril 4-1, Correa, Ortega, Bras and Tavares grabbing the goals, then we beat Penafiel 4-0, Tavares, Ortega, they scored an own goal, and then Bras, and then today, of course, we take on Benfica and PSG, and obviously in the league, you can see here, we are 13 points clear, I believe that is, if my math is right, 13 points clear. Of course, today we can make that 16 points if we do pick up a victory, and I mean, we're in very fine form, unbeaten in 39 games, I believe it is now. Where is it? Yeah, games without losing, 39. I don't want to jinx it, 'cause when I said that about us playing in the cup, obviously Rio Ave went and beat us. So I'm going to see if they will build. Oh, let's see if they'll build a new stadium. Come on. Okay, they're not going to build a new stadium. I was hoping that they'd, at least have expand stadium, which clearly isn't here. So that's a shame, because as you can see here, we're filling up a lot of the stadium, a lot more than what the other teams are. Maybe just because we're playing very well this year. So I may just have to just keep pestering them on that, and see if we can eventually get that through. But yeah, of course, today we've got Benfica in the league. Two tough games. Benfica one I'm not too worried about. If we lose, we lose. But we are favourites. We have better form. And I'm confident playing this style, this wide edition. It's what we've been playing. It's how we've been performing well. Let's just stick with it. But with PSG, obviously, I went to the more narrow edition, and we did scrape out a 2-2. But I don't have that confidence within that's the way to go. I just don't know. Here are the lineups they are at home. They have obviously Odysseys in goal, Skrobogatov as left back, Rodriguez, Rob Holding, Carlos Eduardo, Garbar, Maicon, Muanza, Almada, Barrow and Romero. And for us, it's Volpe in goal, Ortega, Korndijk, Aidu, Smirnov, Valverde, Correa, Kamara, Bras, Tavares and Tomas. Yeah, solid lineup from us, a solid lineup from them. And of course today, I mean, in roundabout terms, I don't want to be too confident, but we can pretty much wrap up the league today, I reckon. After today, there'll be, 11 games left, which is 33 points. We'll be 16 points clear. That's, just literally counting down the days at that point. I mean, it's pretty much in the bag at that point, isn't it? Although they've taken the lead 8 minutes in. Is it offside? Yeah, I think he was. Offside, thank God. A fantastic free kick, though, from Almada. Yeah, definitely caused Volpe some issues. But definitely wasn't in. Definitely wasn't in. That's the good news. But I think today a draw here is probably the most realistic result. Benfica are very good. And I think they've, apart from sort of season 1, I think since then they've always just caused us trouble. So yeah, a bit sceptical. Obviously, we have the quality to beat them. And we're in the form to beat them. But then, of course, they are a very solid side. And they're not in bad form, really, themselves. As we whip it in, Tavares, goes very, very close. And let's have a look at analysis-wise. Yeah, I'm not feeling too confident about getting a win here. We're sitting too far back for my liking. And in the past, as soon as we do that, it just ends up not working out for us. Especially when, Correa's doing stuff like that, getting red-carded. 25 minutes in. It's going to be a rough game, boys. Going to be a rough game. Tavares is going to have to take a seat. Just the way it is, really. Don't want to do that. Almada with another free kick. It's another dangerous one. Volpe just sort of doesn't even attempt to save the ball. Bit worrying. Rodriguez for them. And yeah, we're down to 10 men, 26 minutes in. I'm not filled with joy. After that. A little bit worried, actually. And we're going to have no real attacking prowess going forward. Which is a shame. Big shame. Guess at this point we just have to maybe try hold on. Squeeze out a draw. half time it is 0-0. And as anticlimactic as that sounds, given the circumstances, I don't really mind having a draw here. I know for you guys at home, it doesn't sound like the most exciting result if we get a 0-0. But honestly, at this point, you know, we got to think strategically here. We can't just accept defeat, roll over. We need to, grind out this result. Tomas. And I'm just sort of trying to get a feel out for the lineup and see if I do need to shuffle things around a bit more. Because one thing, I don't think this is a penalty, by the way, but we'll see if he gives it. He does. He's given a penalty. Ortega's going to take. So, I mean, I'll take it, of course. I'm not going to argue. He scores it. He loves that bottom right corner, and we go 1-0 up against Benfica. 16 points clear, and I should be jumping up and down, but I'm still a bit sceptical how we're performing. And I mean, there hasn't been too many highlights. Fantastic penalty, to be fair. And what I was trying to say was, I was trying to get a feel when we're going forward of if I need to, maybe move a few players around, if I need to shuffle things up a bit more. Because one thing, just saying, oh, we're down to 10 men, let's put a player back into the midfield to not run over. That's a fantastic finish from Maximiliano Romero. Wow. Scissor kick straight into the net. What is going on there? Barrow. Who's little chip over the top. Scissor kick. Volpe should do a bit better, but it is what it is. Subs. Ooh, should I make some subs? I'm gonna make some subs. I'm gonna bring Brass onto that side. Reece Nelson's. I'm gonna give Reece Nelson a run out. Actually, you know what? He's back. Let's give him a bit of a run out. Is Brass playing well? He's not really. I'm gonna bring on Pepe Gonzalez. We're definitely missing the presence of Tavares, that cam. But at the same time, I can't really risk this middle three because they were doing their job before giving the ball away there. But I can't really afford to be overrun in the midfield too much. So I think I have to maybe just stick with it and hope we can get an opportunity down the flanks. Although Romero's through, Volpe saves. The highlight's still going though, out for a corner. Ooh, boys, fix up, please. That's not a corner. You just kicked that out. Referee, mate. Come on. That's not a corner. Can we just get it away, please? Properly. Oh, my God. Valverde. Nice. There we go. Phew. Whew. All right, just... I'm going to say concentrate because I feel like we've been a bit too rash. Panicky. Our unbeaten run's coming to an end. Why, Correa, mate? Why are you getting sent off 25 minutes in? Like, what's the point, mate? I won't need, 10 points clear? Yeah. See, that's not as... It could have been 16 points clear, now we're only going to be 10. Like, for them, that's massive. That's obviously like a 6-point swing. And we was 1-0 up. It wasn't like, that's just wishful thinking. We was, at one point, 16 points clear. They're going to grab a third here. I'm going to turn this to cautious to try and save face. I reckon here they're probably capable of slotting sort of 4-5 past us. So I'm going to go to cautious so our heads don't drop too much heading into this PSG game. Yeah, obviously I'm very annoyed because this shouldn't be happening. Gonzalez. What's happened there? Ping pong off the post. Nearly grabbed us a goal back, to be fair. Fired up from the feedback they are. I'm just going to say push forward. I don't know why I've said that if I've gone cautious, but I think something needs to change. Gonzalez, deep in the ball half. Goes running forward, out to Nelson. Whips a nice ball across to him, and it's 3-2 here. Pepe Gonzalez. Definitely missing the cam presence as I stuttered to get my words out there as we were on the attack. He got the ball deep in our half, ran forward, out to Nelson and immediately cut to the back post. So fantastic work from him. Obviously, 6 minutes left, 7 minutes left. Potentially could do something. I doubt it. And 3-2, like I said, just sort of saves face. Doesn't knock our confidence too much. A shame that I kind of jinxed it and our unbeaten runs over. These things happen though. Smirnov. Can we get one late chance? Doubt it, because we're playing around very riskily. Riskily? Don't know. Just playing very risky football, yeah. Bit ambitious. We're giving it away. They're on the attack. That's it, I think. Yeah, there it is. Full-time whistle. Unfortunately, we do lose, which, I mean, when you're down to 10 men, you've got to kind of expect. So, much like The Undertaker, our streak is over. And yeah, we're only now 10 points clear, which, I say only, still a very good position to be in. But it's just not what you want to see, really, is it? At least we lost it to a good side, a side that we can look back and be like, fair enough, they deserved it. I'm hoping we can go to PSG and at least get a result there. I remember the last episode I did say that we come top of our group, and then I started thinking, I can't even remember if we did. I'm pretty sure we did. I'm going to double check that now. I'm fairly certain we did, right? Group stage. I don't even know what group we're in. I'm going to say all groups. Yeah, we did, yeah. And they were in Dortmund's group, yeah. Okay. So yeah, we did, yeah. I'm hoping we can go through. They can be beaten. It's not impossible. I'm going to jump ahead to that game now, where hopefully we have some better news in this Benfica game. Hopefully we can get through to the next round. PSG. Me versus Mourinho once again. And I've been thinking in between the last game and this game, do I go for the narrow edition? Do I stick to wide edition? I'm going to go narrow. I'm going to make the call. I'm the manager. I'm going to make the call. I'm going to risk it. Squeezed a result out away from home. At home, I think we're going to have a bit of an advantage. I don't know. I think I just got to risk it. I've got to risk it. Tavares has to play in the middle, though. Valverde's there. Cool. That stuff's all good. I'm actually going to bring on Gonzalez for Gomez. And then I'm going to, actually in game, I'm going to move him up as a striker. I think. Yeah. I think that's what I'm going to do. Volpe in goal for us. Ortega, Maras, Aidu, Smirnov, Valverde, Correa, Augusto, Sergio, Camara, Tavares, and Gonzalez. And for them, it's Leno in goal. Mena, Breota, Pavar, Pinheiro, Figueiredo, Rabiot, Kovacic, Neymar, Thomas Ricardo, and Mbappe. And obviously this man is ridiculous on the wing. I mean, they're all pretty ridiculous, aren't they? But I'm confident. I'm confident in the boys. I'm confident they have what it takes. So let's, just get into it. Although they're hot on the attack 1 minute in. Out to Pinheiro outside the box. Okay, a bit of a shaky start. But I'm sure from there we'll pick it up and sort. Oh no, Neymar Jr. Whew. Okay, boys, come on. Concentrate, mate. Like, this PSG side off the bat, honestly, don't let up. They're just like power, like slamming on your door, like that Vine where it's like, let me in. That's them, literally. Like, just I'll see if I can edit that Vine in, so you know what I'm talking about. But they're just honestly relentless. We've shaken them off for now. Our analysis is looking all over the place, and I think they've got a red card. Okay, cool. I think that's due to their analysis also being all over the place. Like they're going down the left, we're going down the right. It looks, all kinds of madness. Do we have a penalty? Oh my god, they're down to 10 men. We have a penalty. Again, it's kind of similar to when we played Man United. Actually, okay, I should have let him score it. See, if he went to his classic right, he would have scored that. Wait, we have another shot. What's going on? When we played Man United, we lost 6-5 to Rio Ave in the Taca de Portugal, was it? Or, yeah, I think it was the Taca de Portugal. We lost 6-5 to Rio Ave. But then we went, and I think we beat Man United or beat Real Madrid, one of them 2-1 or whatever the result was. Yeah, 2-1. We beat Man United. This game, we obviously lost 3-2 to Benfica in the first game, and then, unfortunately, we don't score the penalty to go 1-0 up. But it could be the little bit of sort of luck we needed to sort of swing things in our favour here. And maybe go through against PSG. Smirnov, Valverde, Correa, Camara, Smirnov. Wasn't a fan of the high ball there, but he collects the rebound here. Out to Augusto Sergio, Camara, out to Ortega. Ambitious. Gonzalez, Smirnov. Wow, that's one way to score a goal. Maxim Smirnov. has put us 1-0 up here, and I'm going to make a change. I'm going to move him over here, and I'm going to move Kamara over here. That's what I'm going to do. Fantastic goal. Ortega. Gonzalez just doesn't look as comfortable on the right-hand side. I'm so used to seeing him on the left. Lovely finish from Smirnov. We go 1-0 up. So, yeah, well, I can't really say much more, can I? We're knocking out PSG as things stand. Sporting Lisbon are knocking out PSG, and I'm just going to congratulate myself on that as things stand, because I think my tactical play has done it. Obviously, the red card does help. But even then, they've sort of kept their shape. They've just gone more narrow. But, I mean, Ricardo's not a centre midfielder. Neymar's not traditionally a cam. So I think that's going to help keep those players quiet. They can still do damage, of course, from those areas. But it's just not their natural position, really. Ortega into Correa. Kamara. Smirnov again. Correa. Augusto Sergio. We're 2-0 up here. That's breathing room for my chest. Just big relief. Augusto Sergio grabs our second of the game. Sporting Lisbon 2, PSG 0. Who would have thought this? A bit of luck, because obviously it bounces to him. But, I mean, he's done fantastically with what he was given. So, he's obviously going to take that, isn't he? You know, any player would take that, really. Gonzalez goes close for the third as I was sorting out the webcam. And look at this. Ridiculous match analysis. 2-0 up at half-time. Could be 3-0 if we scored that penalty. They're down to 10 men. I don't see it happening for them, really. Unfortunately, Bayern are knocking out Benfica. But let's not worry about them. You know, they just knocked us out of the... Well, no, they didn't. But they beat us in the league, so I'm a bit bitter. But look at this match analysis. This is very, very weird. It never used to look like this when I played it, I'm pretty sure. Ortega. Sergio... Oh, Ricardo coming away with it. Look at the pace of this man. No options for him, though. And I think this kind of helps us, the fact that both teams are playing narrow. Because obviously their strength was in the width they had with Neymar and Ricardo. And now they've almost lost that. Because they're being forced into the centre here. And it's just not really where they excel. Augusto Sergio, Valverde, Correa, Kamara, Correa. Another penalty. This is not their day. Oh my god. This is not their day. Ortega. There he goes, back into his traditional corner. Sporting Lisbon 3, PSG 0. And yeah. I mean, what else can I say? Fantastic penalty that time. Also in the cam before that, I saw my wire on my t-shirt, but when I quickly glanced, it looked like something was hanging from my nose. That's why I was like wiping my nose. Just making sure that there was no I don't know, boogers or snot. I don't know what was happening. Kamara into Smirnov. Correa. Wow, that was close. I mean, fantastic performance. I don't really like that two players are on top of each other. But, I mean, it is what it is at the end of the day. In fact, I'm going to spread them out a bit. Correa's just scored an absolute screamer of a free kick. It's Sporting Lisbon 4, PSG 0. I mean, I don't know what to say. Correa, look at that. Wow. Leno, mate, what are you doing, son? 20 shots to their 1. Like, they've just been outclassed. Like, yeah, they're down to 10 men. We were just down to 10 men against Benfica, and we didn't get thumped 4-0. We didn't have 2 shots, 1 shot. This is domination at its finest. Ortega, Valverde, Smirnov, Correa. What? It's Sporting Lisbon 5, PSG 0. It's 7-2 on aggregate. I'm in shock. I'm actually in shock here. I don't know what to do here. I don't like... If they had 10 men, would this have happened? Because obviously, straight out the bat, they were hotting us up, really. Smirnov, who's in Maras. Smirnov. Fantastic game from him today. I'm going to make a few subs. Nelson can come on. Belmont can come on for maybe Correa. Correa's got 2 goals. No. Augusto Sergio, I guess. And that's it for now. Smirnov, Correa, Smirnov, Valverde, Kamara, Sergio. Wow. I mean, at this point, it's almost like we're just having a training session. Like, this is a bloody actual, like, top-tier team that we've just wiped out here. Sporting Lisbon 5, PSG 0. Like I said, does the 10 men matter? I think it does. I've got to admit it does, right? Correa here. Ricardo heads clear. Ericsson now. We just suffocating them out. It's just the classic like football we used to play at Lyon where we suffocated the teams. Valverde, Moraes, Tavares. Look how much space we have compared to like they're just sitting back too much. Correa, can he get his hat trick off the post? Wow, we're just literally like no options for them really. Like Johansson comes out. They're sitting too far back. I think it's their mentality. I think in the sort of analysis before the game, it said they play unbalanced, I think it was. And I think obviously once they've gone down to 10 men, they've tried to go to maybe like cautious or defensive, and they've just sat back way too much. They just don't have any prowess going forward really. No drive. They're just, yeah, I don't know, look very wayward. No real direction. Ricardo trying to do a bit of magic, but we just snuff it out, and they've given us too much freedom. There's a full-time whistle, a 5-star performance, 5 goals, 29 shots to their 3. I mean, this is PSG at the end of the day. I mean, I can't even knock the performance from the boys because they've absolutely played them off the park. Yeah, we go through to the next round, the quarterfinals, I believe, right? Yeah. The quarterfinal of the Champions League. Woo! Obviously, the last time a Portuguese club won this, it was like 2004, I believe. There's still Lazio and Dortmund in here. Well, one of them's going to go out. Madrid, Man City, Barcelona, Arsenal or Milan, Juventus or Liverpool. That's some very tough teams. When is the draw for this? It doesn't say. I think it's going to be a little bit away. So next episode, you'll find out who I have. I'm going to obviously know beforehand because I'm going to go and play those games. Doesn't look like I can bring it to you guys today because I don't think... I'll go to the next day. I'm going to go to, Wednesday the 3rd of March, see what happens here. But obviously, yeah, no one seems to be really playing today. At least I guess it's pretty early in the morning. Yeah, it's only 9 a.m, so we'll keep going forward. I'm in a bit of shock. Like, I should be jumping up and down that we've just dismantled them like that. But I'm honestly, just a bit shell-shocked. I can't really believe it. Yeah, no one seems to be playing, so that is the end of today's episode. I'm going to draw a line there. Obviously, next episode, I don't even know how far away the quarterfinal is going to be. Oh, it's not super far. I might bring you then, quarterfinal on Porto. Or maybe just a quarterfinal double-header. I don't know, maybe I'll do... No, I'm going to do Porto and then the second leg of the quarterfinal. That's what I'm going to do. That is the end of today's episode. If you did enjoy, please drop a like down below. It helps out a ton. Subscribe, you'll stay updated with this journey. You'll get a video every single day in your sub box around 5 PM GMT. And as always, I'll catch you guys next time. See you later.